Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video, and man, we got a lot of great Steam deals to go over in this video. Some awesome deals, but before we get into this video, a quick word from our sponsor, and this is a great one. This video is brought to you by Sonic X Shadow Generations, the latest entry in the Sonic franchise, which is an upgraded release of Sonic Generations on top of also including a brand new campaign in Shadow Generations. Shadow Generations has you take on the role of Shadow in a brand new campaign. It's the return of Shadow, and you can harness Shadow's new Doom powers to battle hordes of enemies and tackle platforming challenges like never before. It presents Shadow Evolved, and you'll experience the ultimate showdown between Shadow and Black Doom in a new boss battle that'll test your skills and reflexes. A journey through time and dimension. Stretch your legs in an all-new hub world inspired by the open zone gameplay of Sonic Frontiers as well. The Shadow campaign is a brand new release on top of an upgraded release of the excellently received Sonic Generations, which features an epic time-traveling Sonic adventure, past meeting present in Sonic Generations, and it's the best of both worlds remastered. Spin dash through a greatest hits collection of 3D and 2D versions of iconic stages from past Sonic games, and on top of that, you've got more collectibles, bonus content, and more, all featured in this upgraded release of Sonic Generations. You get both Sonic Generations, this upgraded release, and Shadow Generations, a brand new campaign, all in one package. Sonic X Shadow Generations is officially out October 25th for Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox, as well as PC. Check out the link in the description box below. Now, on to the video. So, we got a lot of Steam game deals to go over, a lot of franchise sales, a lot of great stuff in general. Right off the top, want to talk one deal that I think is absolutely awesome. A part of the Walking Dead franchise sale, we have The Walking Dead Season 1, 90% off for $1.49. You kidding me? I know a lot of you guys probably aren't into the Telltale style of games, point-and-click, narrative-driven. However, Walking Dead Season 1 is a game that I played back in 2012. I was literally turning 16 when Walking Dead Season 1 was going on. I was either 16 when I played it, or I was 15 turning 16. Guys, this was an emotional roller coaster. It's an exhilarating ride start to finish. Your boy did shed some tears by the end. I was like 15 damn years old. All right, yo, relax. I wouldn't cry now. As I say that, I probably would, but, I'm not, I'm gonna say I wouldn't cry now, but back in the day, 15-year-old me did shed a few tears at the end of Walking Dead Season 1. It's a great game, you guys, and Telltale has been one of the standout development studios of the last, decade and a half or so, and there's a lot of debate on what their best game is. I think Walking Dead is 1A, I think 1B is Wolf Among Us. Walking Dead Season 1 was fantastic. Walking Dead Season 2 is really good as well, and that's why this franchise sale is so awesome, because they've got the Walking Dead, the Telltale Definitive Series, you guys, $12.49 for that. That includes Walking Dead Season 1, 2, 3, 4, you get the Michonne miniseries, and you get 400 Days. That is an absurd amount of content for your dollar. Just a disgusting amount of content, and a lot of great stuff across the board with the Definitive Series if you do want to pick that up. Otherwise, Season 1, to just get your feet wet, $1.49 for that is great. They've also got titles like Russell Quest on sale, 75% off for $7.49. And a couple of other titles. You've got Invincible, the Adam Eve game. That's $2.49. That was recently given away free over on the Epic Game Store. The Big Con, $3.74 for that ain't bad. Glitchbusters, $4.63, but definitely the standout Walking Dead and Walking Dead Season 1, if you just want to stay on the cheap side, $1.49 for that is ridiculous and would definitely recommend it. Next up, if you guys didn't think I was going to give this Like a Dragon Yakuza franchise sale a mention, I mean, what are we doing here then? This channel would be an absolute failure if I ain't given my boys Ichiban, if I ain't given my boy Kiryu and my boy Yagami a mention across the board, because all of these games are so great. So if you're new to RGG, I have my own opinions. The general wisdom is you start with Yakuza 0. I am of the belief that you either start with Yakuza 0 if you really want to start with the beginning of the Yakuza story. That is a prequel to Yakuza 1. Great starting point for Kiryu's story. The game is a little bit dated, so from that standpoint, I would pivot to a game like Judgment. Judgment was built for the PS4. visually is better than Yakuza 0. It's a game that also does have English voice acting, which I know people are gonna be like, oh my god, why would you play this game with English voice acting? But like, yo, Judgment's voice acting is really good, and some people don't want to read subtitles, and that's totally fine. Judgment, I do think, is the best starting point. Alternatively, this might be a little bit controversial, but Yakuza Like a Dragon I don't think is a horrible starting place either, because Ichiban's story arc is brand new, and if you're more of a fan of a turn-based RPG rather than the action beat-em-up, Yakuza Like a Dragon isn't a bad option either. So that's my analysis of which game you should start with. Now, a lot of the games are discounted right off the top. Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth seeing its deepest discount yet, 50% off for $34.99. This is the one that came out earlier this year. You guys, this is legitimately in my contention for Game of the Year. Narratively, maybe it's not as strong as Yakuza Like a Dragon, but it's a damn good story, and you've got Ichiban and Kiryu at the helm of the story. Now, this is a game that you very much need to play the existing games, at the very least, Yakuza Like a Dragon, because it's a direct sequel to that game, and ideally, you would play some of the earlier games as well, so you have familiarity with Kiryu, because he's one of the main characters in this game. You have Like a Dragon Gaiden, the man who erased his name, 50% off for $24.99. That's the one that bridged the gap into Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. Yakuza Kiwami, a remake of Yakuza 1, 45% off for $11. Like a Dragon Ishin, which is a good standalone story, a throwback, 70% off for $17.99. Throwback historically, I mean, but gameplay-wise, one of the newer games, came out in 2023, but $18 for that is quite good. And then you, of course, have Yakuza 0, $11 on that. I feel like that's been cheaper elsewhere, but these games have been juiced up in price. I think Sega is well aware that these games are revered now, and there's a lot of attention on them, or at least more than before, and they decided to juice up the price points. It is what it is. Judgment is 70% off for $11.99. You know, for the price differential, if Yakuza 0 was at its original $4.99, I would say start with that, but given that Judgment's only $1 more, like, Judgment, in my opinion, may be the strongest RGG game. And it really goes down to if you prefer the beat-em-up style of gameplay or if you prefer turn-based. If we like, what is Judgment? Honestly, if I think about it for a second, all the games are so good, but Judgment 1 is probably my favorite. $12 for that is great. Yagami's also, I would honestly say Yagami is probably third in terms of the RGG character arcs, but like, yo, all three of the characters are so good that Yagami is still like a damn good character, and overall the story in Judgment is just so good, and the fact that it is a little bit more recent, I just think that's a really good starting point. Lost Judgment is $17.99, and the Kaito Files DLC for Lost Judgment is on sale. All the other Yakuza games are on sale as well. This franchise is tremendous. Everybody and their mother should play them. The games are great, and just bear in mind that Yakuza 0 doesn't have English voice acting, which is a bit of a bummer, but, you know, what can you do? And that's true for Kiwami, Kiwami 2, Yakuza 3, 4, 5, and 6. I believe Judgment was the first one that brought in English voice acting. Yeah, Judgment came out before Yakuza Like a Dragon. Yakuza Like a Dragon has English voice acting as well. But across the board, these games are great and well worth it. And very excited for Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii coming out next year. Oh boy, that game's going to be great. Next up, the Fallout Day franchise sale is live right now as well. Fallout titles, Fallout 76, 75% off for $9.99. You've got Fallout 4 Game of the Year for $9.99 as well, which I think is a very good deal, especially if you're looking to mod in Fallout London. Fallout New Vegas is on sale. What is the Ultimate Edition at? They're not promoting it right on the front page. It's $7.99, which is a pretty decent deal. I mean, Fallout New Vegas is iconic at this point. Fallout 3 Game of the Year Edition is $4.99 as well, which is a tremendous deal on top of that. Fallout 3 is really good. New Vegas seems to be the game that people really gravitate towards these days, and the older Fallout games are on sale as well. Fallout, Fallout 2, and Fallout Tactics all discounted. You know, pretty good deals across the board there. And lastly, the Warner Brothers Publisher Sale is live right now. You've got Hogwarts Legacy down to $17.99, which I think is a damn good deal. I was very complimentary towards Hogwarts Legacy. I just thought it was a really solid game, and, you know, I'm not even a Harry Potter guy, and I thought the game was really well done. It's just a good open world action RPG. I actually talked to somebody at the gym about it recently. We were talking about what games he played recently, and he brought up Hogwarts Legacy, how he just finished it. Said the exact same thing as me. Didn't give a damn about Harry Potter, but he really enjoyed this game as well from the standpoint of it being an open world action RPG. And yeah, $17.99. Great price point. Again, even if you don't care about Harry Potter, I think, like, just from a gameplay standpoint, it's really well done, and I would say check it out from that standpoint. You've got the typical deals as well. Mortal Kombat 1, $25 for that. Yeah, the game does have a lot of DLC, but 25 bucks for that is pretty good. MK11 is $4.99. The Fear Collection is $5.49. The Fear Complete Pack, I should say. That includes Fear, Fear 2, and Fear 3, all for $5.49, and a bunch of DLC content. That's a really, really good deal. I definitely would recommend that. Shadow of Mordor, $3.99. Shadow of War, $4.99. A lot of good deals here, so definitely good stuff to check out. A Skywalker Saga, Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga, $9.99 for that is really good as well. Definitely worthwhile there, but that'll be due. Actually, let me mention this before we round out this video. I was about to sign off before we mentioned this. Forza Horizon 4, couple more days for this deal. Remember that the game is going to get delisted on December the 15th, guys. December the 15th is going to be here before you know it. I'm really going to try to hammer this home because this is one of those games that I feel like 10 years from now, people are going to be like, man, I wish I had Forza Horizon 4 in my Steam library. Much like, you know, 15 years removed from the release of Transformers War for Cybertron, I'm like, man, this is even, that game came out before I was even PC gaming, but I damn well wish I had that game in my PC library. And I would have to think that War for Cybertron was being sold on Steam when I got into PC gaming, because that was late 2011 into 2012. It must have been available, but back then, you know, 15, 16-year-old me didn't really have the foresight and didn't realize how big of an issue that would be, and, you know, probably didn't have the finances to burn on a $50 game just willy-nilly, and a game that I had played on the PS3, but man, looking back at it, wish I could tell my past self to be like, just buy Transformers War for Cybertron, but that's why I'm telling you guys, damn it, just buy Forza Horizon 4, base game $11.99, Deluxe Edition $15.99, Ultimate Edition $19.99, good deals across the board, but that is going to do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts, links to everything in the description box below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.